Hello everybody, I'm John Coffee. A new short-haired edition of John Coffee. Today we're going to go ahead and jump in this real quick. It'll probably be a shorter Matt.
I'm about to introduce myself.
Oh, we'll go ahead.
I'm back.
This is probably a shorter Matt review, but it's a special Matt review. Because today we're reviewing a whole entire TV series that ran for quite a while, 5 seasons.
And it's not Why Do You Die With Your Eyes Open.
No, it's not NPD Psycho, and it's not for everybody. It is.
Cigarette juice.
The Tim and Eric Awesome Show. Great job. Season 1 through 5. As you see here, we have
That took forever to watch.
all 5 seasons. Each season has 10 episodes. You want to give them a rundown of what the show's about, Matt?
It's not that easy.
I think you can describe it.
It's got 2 guys, Tim and Eric, and they make a skit comedy show.
That's it. I mean, that's basically what it is. It's a sketch comedy show.
And I'm going to warn everyone out there. If you guys like, oh,
that looks interesting. Watch YouTube clips before you do anything with Tim and Eric. Because the skits in Tim and Eric's Awesome Show, Great Job, are not your average humor. Not everybody's gonna get it. Would you agree?
I'll agree. Completely.
But we both love Tim and Eric's Awesome Show. We thought it'd be cool to do a quicker Matt review because we're getting ready for the summer camp, and we need to, focus most of the time on what we're gonna review for summer camp.
Also, we have 2 more movies for the summer camp, don't we?
Yes. We just got.
We're not gonna tell you.
Oh.
Cause it's a secret, brothers.
So yeah, I own all 5 seasons. And I guess what we start out doing, we'll just talk about some of the guest actors that are on the show.
Some of them I don't even think they're really guests. Do you think? Like James Quall,
David LeBan Hart, who are both bizarre
guys, and John C. Reilly, Will Ferrell,
Will Forte,
and the one guy, director of the Room.
Oh yeah, the director of The Room. Also Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. Richard Dunn,
Ted Danson.
A bunch of guys. And even at one point, we even have, was it Ben Affleck?
Ben Stiller,
not Ben Affleck.
No, not Ben Affleck. I mean, so it's a star-studded cast of people, and like, the Tim and Eric really kind of like revolutionized what a lot of people call neo-comedy, which is like the new comedy.
Yeah.
And it relies heavy on like strange editing. The perfect example is like I'll take a clip and just loop it, and then like perfect examples are favorites. I think it's easy to say. Yes, the Donnie Mahanahan, which is Will Ferrell at a child clown outlet where he sells child clowns, and the very first thing he's like,
He doesn't sell them, he rents them.
He rents them. That's right. And a lot of people have really, like, here recently, really kind of bit off the style of Tim and Eric, and it's even been used in, like, commercials and stuff now, I've noticed. More commercials are becoming stranger and stranger and stranger, and it really all started with the Tim and Eric Awesome Show, in my humble opinion. Like, I could be way off the mark, but...
Like, most like the new Geico commercials.
Well, I wouldn't say the Geico commercials, but, like, those commercials where it's just like, what in the world?
Like, which ones are you talking about?
I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't know which ones in particular. Just
is it like a product?
No, it's more of a, it's not even a product or a style. It's an editing style where it's just this frantic.
I mean, what was it for?
I don't know. I'm not saying like one specific commercial, man. I'm saying lots of commercials are ripping off. Not ripping off, but taking
using
that Tim and Eric style, And a lot of television shows too. Like, it just seems like humor is going into a more bizarre direction. a more surrealistic direction.
With admit this, humor has always been humor.
Well, yeah, I mean,
in
like
ways, but
even back, I mean, like Tim and Eric didn't start weird surreal humor. I mean, Monty Python was really the innovators of that, like
yeah, like the penguin.
Yeah, but Tim and Eric really has taken it to a
Different level.
whole new standard, and I guess next we could talk about just some of our favorite skits. I mean, of course, both of us love Donnie Mahanahan's Child Clown Outlet.
Steve Mahanahan.
All the Child Clown.
Son got shot in the face.
And of course, if you've ever seen the show, John C. Reilly's Dr. Steve Brule.
For your health.
Funny as crap, and I love Will Forte's Lazy Horse Mattresses. Yeah.
With
I'm Paul Willows for Lazy Horse Mattresses. But like, this is a show that you'll sit down and watch with some of your friends, and they're like, oh, it hurts. And you'll watch it with some of your friends, they'll be like, you're retarded, we're not friends no more.
Also, if you watch a couple of our reviews, we're not like, oh my god anymore. No, are we?
No. If you don't like Tim and Eric, we love you. Still,
Yeah.
So let's break down it for season. Of course, season 1.
With Steve Mahanahan.
Steve Mahanahan, Casey and his brother, Cinco is, this is the very first season. And it's a strong season.
Yeah, and they kick it right off the bat.
But the thing about the season is, I don't feel they had a grip on what they were wanting to do with the show yet. Towards the end of the season, like the Casey and his brother, the last episode of the season is really where they started like, well, let's take a semi-loose narrative and wrap it around the episode.
And then after that episode, they're like, oh, that's a good idea for the rest of the seasons. And then they just went,
because that's the theme in the Tim and Eric Awesome Show. Great job is that while there's these crazy skits, there's also this returning like wraparound story that sometimes is just them in a room just talking to each other, and sometimes it is like a little mini narrative.
Yeah.
So that's season 1. I love it. Season 2 is where they really started to become their own with the narrative storytelling.
Also, I think this is the first appearance of James Quall.
Yes, it is.
And David Lee Hart.
Now, Leaving Hart was in the first one.
Okay,
Yeah, go into the light until we meet again. That's what the Karenians say again and again. So
I'm not gonna make fun of this guy, but
he is bizarre.
What was this guy thinking?
This is also the first episode of Spooky.
You ever heard of spaghetti? If you ever watched like
He'll spook you.
Spam.
So that's season 2. It's another solid season.
Yeah.
Now this is where I think they really had hit their stride, and that is season 3. And this is by far my favorite season of Tim and Eric. I could watch this season all day.
Let me see if this is the one. Oh no, this isn't the one yet.
What is it?
I think there's one with the something in the cases was funny.
Now season 2 is also, I believe, the first episode with Beaver Boys. Isn't it season 2 is the first episode of Beaver Boys? Or is it season 1?
You're right.
It's either season 1 or season 2.
Also, the Jim and Derek show.
The Jim and Derek show is on
Just on the inside of the cases they
Alright. Well, let's get through this, man. We're starting to run over time here.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we're at 8 minutes already.
We're not even...
We're not halfway done. And to me, and I think you would agree, I think this is their strongest season.
Yes.
I mean, like, there's the Rascal episode, there's the episode where the cops on the handbox, there's Jim and Derek, there's,
Wait, is that Jim on the back? I mean, Derek
that's
on the back?
Jim and Derek's thing.
Yeah.
There is so many memorable scenes, and I think this is the season we quote the most, and I could watch this season just over and over again. I think it's the strongest work to date. That's season 3, would you agree?
Yes.
Now this one we may disagree on a little bit. Season 4, I felt, I think I may need to go back and revisit it, but I feel this is their weakest season.
I have to disagree there. I think 1 is kind of their weakest season.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, like, to me, maybe it was just because how good season 3 is, there was no way they were going to top season 4. Now that season 3 has the freaking Chippy and the Snuggler.
Snuggler
I mean, that is just such a strong season. but you know, it's still a good season. I felt like they went a little darker with the humor in this one.
Yeah, like the Chippy, not Chippy.
There's the Chippy.
The, like
Single Boy.
Single Boy, yeah.
And the was it drawings or something like that, which has one of the bizarre. There's no way to describe it.
It's disturbing as all get out.
And I
man.
felt like they really hit it back into the
season 3 kind of type thing.
Well, season 5. I felt it was a great way to end the series. Just a hilarious.
Oh god, this season right here
is the grossest though.
Even if you look at the cover, it still looks kind of gross.
It is the nastiest season of them all, man.
We have men with breast milk.
Yes, and there's some dark skits in it too, man. And it's also, like I said, the last in the series, and one of the greats of the series, who was one of the funniest guys on the show, Richard Dunn, would actually go on to pass away after this season. So at least we got one more season with him. But I thought
he's in every season, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Season 1.
No, he's in season 1.
Oh yeah.
He plays Tim's dad at the beginning of season 1.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Not only was it a great way to end the series, but the very last episode of the season was a great way to send off the show.
Weird
because they killed everybody with breast milk, man breast milk. So let's rank them. You me go first?
Yeah.
I'll hold them in the order that I think they're the best.
Is it best to worst or?
Well, there's no best to worst. Just ranking what you feel is
favorites.
The favorite to the least. Not just top 5 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, number 5 is season 4. I felt it was the weakest, but I still like it. I mean, I don't dislike any of the seasons. Then next up will be season 1, season 5, season 2, and definitely season 3 is my favorite. So you want to go ahead and do this real quick? We'll rate the series as a whole and call it a night. While you do that, I'll sing some Casey and his brother. Bang, bang, cops and robbers. Bang, bang, robbers and cops. Bang, bang, robbers, bang.
Alright, you can stop now.
Put him in jail.
What?
I'm sorry. I love Casey and his brother. Come back. Yes, come back. You ready?
No.
Okay,
Keep talking about some skits.
I guess I gotta keep saying Casey and his brother.
Yeah.
I want to live on a choo-choo train. Want to.
That's season 3.
Across the USA. I miss my wife. That's one of my favorite skits, dude. You got it?
Yep.
Alright, let's Matt's top 5 Tim and Eric seasons, as there only is 5. Number 5.
Season 1.
Why is it number 5?
Why is it number 5? I still think it's their strongest.
Hadn't hit the stride yet?
No. It's still a good season. All of the seasons are good to me.
Number 4.
Number 4 is number 4.
Makes sense.
And
number 3
is 5.
5. Very strong season.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2
is season 2.
Season 2.
And then
number 3 is the one where you both all agree with. Alright. Would you want to give them all individual ratings real quick?
Alright.
Out of 5, what would you give season 1?
I'll give it about 4.
Same. Season 2, what would you give it out of 5?
4.5.
Agreed. Season 3.
5.
Agreed. Season 4.
Season 4, I'll give it about, about 3. Not 3, but 4.
Actually, I would give it a 3. And then season 5, I'd give it a 4.5.
4.5.
Now let's rank the series as a whole. Out of 5, what would you give the Tim and Eric Awesome Show? Great job.
I'll give the whole series as a whole 4.5.
I'm actually going to completely agree with you because I don't think it's a perfect series, and there's no such thing as a perfect series.
No.
Every series, no matter how short or long it is going to have a good episode and bad episodes. But as a whole, I love it. Not for everybody, and we definitely know that.
We would talk more, but we're running out of time.
Yeah, so if you're a fan of just the most bizarrest, strangest, weirdest humor humanly possible, then check out Tim and Eric's Awesome Show. Great job. Tom Goes the Mayor. Check it out with Steve Brule and the Tim and Eric's $1 Billion Movie.
You wanna know why we have to call it this the end? Because these DVDs come from Naughty Seed.
So So as we like to say on here, the fish has jumped, and I'm John.
And I'm Matt, and stay tuned for the Summer of Camp.
Donnie C!